What does it take for one country to go to war against another country? Does it take an official declaration of war? Does it take a majority of vote of the entire country? Everybody come together and say, yes, we should go to war against this. Does it take simply the decision of one man to say, I'm going to authorize military action here and there? What does it actually take? And the reason I ask this is because now the comments that President Trump made on Twitter over the weekend has been interpreted by North Korea as a declaration of war. That's what they have said publicly. And it seems to me that if that is the case, then we can expect to have warlike actions from both sides really at any time. Have we already seen that? I think we have. In fact, if I remember correctly, the war between North and South Korea isn't even officially over, and the United States has had troops there since 1950. Now, if history serves me correctly, the U.S. Constitution says that the way that the United States as a country is supposed to enter into war is if the Congress votes for war. Not if the president just unilaterally decides that there's going to be war, and it's not even up to the people. It's up to Congress, which means that somebody who lives 3,000 miles away from you can decide for you that your sons or daughters are going to go and fight somebody else in their own country or even on the borders of ours, just, for whatever reason that they deem fit. It seems to me that the way a war actually is fought is if the individual decides if he or she is going to accept someone else's decision that you're going to go and commit violence against someone. Now, I served my country in the Army. I did so voluntarily. I actually went in out of college. I did everything backwards, right? I went and got my degree, and then I went and joined the Army as an enlisted man. It wasn't no officer program, anything like that. I just felt patriotic, and I wanted to serve. And this is before 9/11, before everybody got all ramped up on patriotism. I had a very deep-seated desire to serve my country. During the course of that service, there were certain things that I saw and I experienced that kind of disillusioned me to that. And then afterwards, after 9/11, after seeing a number of things that the country has done, things that politicians have done in my name, and in yours too, it's really disillusioned me an awful lot according to what I thought I believed before and what I realize I believe now. I'm not telling you what I think is right or wrong here. I'm not telling that you are wrong if you feel a patriotic desire to go out and serve your country. However, I'm urging you to ask the question, what does it take to make a war legal? And what makes a war right? And if somebody else is making that decision for you or for your son or daughter, then don't you think we ought to be taking a look at what's going on right now with North Korea a little more seriously? It's my 2 cents. If you'd like to engage me on this topic, send me an email, steve@radiofreespeech.com. Let's talk about it.